Okay. Awesome. Awesome. We're starting the show off nice. Shayna Baszler just replied to me about Star Wars a day. Anyway, welcome to the WWE Roundup. I'm MCZX. We're about to go over everything that happened on NXT, SmackDown Live, and Raw. Starting from the most exciting to the least exciting. The most exciting show this week was NXT. So let's start. First things first, this was the USA Network debut, so this was a big deal for NXT. Had to put on a good show, and damn it, they did. They put on a great show. We started the show off with Almas versus Fabian Eichner. Eichner's very impressive in this match, but Almas wins with the hammer-like DDT. Thankfully, he didn't cut any promos saying, I told you, I told you, I told you. Man. I'm glad that didn't happen. But we got to talk about Fabian Eichner. I think him jumping from the the cruiserweight division to the heavyweight division, good on him. I think he has a lot of potential to be a major player in NXT, especially if he gets a good gimmick or character. I mean, his wrestling alone is impressive. He's a good guy when it comes to wrestling. I think he's hella talented. Jesus Christ, Young Bucks just killed Flip Gordon. I'm watching Final Battle, by the way. Yeah, Eichner's good. Eichner's good. Just keep an eye on him. He's going to do wonders if they allow him to. Hopefully he's not as boring as paint when it comes to promos or just talking or anything. Hopefully he has some sort of personality, because if he doesn't have a personality, he's not going to make it that far. I mean, wrestling alone can work, but in WWE, you need personality. Yeah. Anyway, AOP squash Orny Loken and Danny Burch. So, can we talk about AOP? Like, what are we doing with them? I don't see them challenging Sanity for a rematch. I mean, what's the point of them being on NXT any further? They should be moving up to either Raw or SmackDown at this point. And I don't see what else is there for them to do. The next chapter you have to turn a page. We have to go somewhere else. And you can't stay in NXT just waiting for another title shot. I don't think that's good for them. So I think they're going to be up on Raw. I've been pitching this idea for a while. Maybe they become a part of Roman Reigns' little group. If Roman gets a group after the Shield breaks up. Like, what the hell? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, okay. Scorpio Sky and Addiction just attacked Flip Gordon and the Young Bucks. I think this is a new team now. Yeah, Scorpio Sky is about to attack. He's about to, yep, do it. I knew it. Okay. Anyway, I think AOP would do well with Roman Reigns, believe it or not. It would be a pretty cool team. It might actually make people like Roman, especially if he was a heel. I always pitched him as being his henchman if he was going to be a bad guy, so that would be nice to see. If not, send them to Raw, since SmackDown has the Bludgeon Brothers. Raw needs another tag team that's kind of dominant, so they can go in that division and, wreak havoc and eventually get to Rollins or the Bar, one or the other. So that's what you should do with AOP. As for Lorcan and Burch, as a tag team, I like them, but they've been on the losing end a lot. I don't know what we're trying to pull with those two, but I think they could be NXT Tag Team Champions. I just don't know when they're going to start winning. They've been losing all the matches, and it sucks because they're very talented, but it's this odd pairing of those two. It seems like this is just for something. This is something for them to do instead of, you just sit back there and wait. You have that. Also, Shayna Baszler. Shout out to you, Shayna. She's coming. She's coming to NXT. That vignette about soon. I knew it was her from the jump because I saw the two spades. I'm like, it's her. It's her. It made it look like it was a guy. I'm like, I see what you're doing here. No, it's Shayna Baszler. That's not Rockstar Spud. And it's not Dijak because he's too short. It was definitely Shayna Baszler. So she's coming probably next week or the week after that. So be on the lookout for Shayna Baszler. Ember Moon versus Peyton Royce. Fun match. Very fun match. Ember wins with the Eclipse, of course. And then is taken out by Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I believe Ember's going to take on Billie Kay next week or the week after that. Excuse me. And we're going to have either a triple threat between the two, or I don't know. I don't know. I think Baszler's going to be feuding with Ember. No, she's going to be feuding with Kairi Sane. Word salad sucks. And that'll lead those two to take on Ember. Maybe it's going to be a handicap match for the belt because Ember's that fed up. Who knows? I don't know if Ember's bold enough to do that, but if she is, that'd be nice. Cool. I'll fight both of you. Either one of you when you could get my belt, because I can beat both of you. That'd be nice to see. Main event, Aleister Black versus Adam Cole. Clearly the match of the night. Aleister Black wins with the black mask. And he's advancing to the Fatal 4-Way, which consists of Gargano, Dane, and now himself. We need one more person, which we'll find out next week. Who will that be? With this one, Black has defeated all members of Undisputed Era. He beat O'Reilly, he beat Fish, he beat Cole. What does this mean? Might get a match, might not get a match. I don't think we're going to get a match. Why would they do that when he's beaten them already? This is weird. Unless they're going to cost him the match in the Fatal 4-Way by distracting them. I don't know, but that would be cool. Be nice to see Cole versus Black. But I don't think any of those members of Undisputed Era is going to beat Aleister Black. I think Gargano's going to be the one who ends his streak. So that just rules out a future match between the two, unless Cole is really pissed off and does not want Aleister Black to win. NXT as a whole gets a B+. It was a very solid show. I enjoyed it. Great show. Moving on, SmackDown Live. So, the SmackDown has just been very, I don't know, it's been very average. Last year, SmackDown was must-see TV. Now it's average. I don't like it right now. But AJ opened the show with a promo on Jinder Mahal. Singh brothers came out and were like, hey, we don't like Jinder anymore. Jinder's not cool. He made us kiss his feet. He stinks. He's not cool. And then AJ's like, well, you were hanging out with him in India last week. And that led to AJ beating the crap out of them while the Monday Maharaja watched. Later on, Jinder beats up AJ backstage and kind of stares at him for like 7 whole seconds. Just looking like he forgot what he was going to say and said, I'm going to take you for your title. Yeah, your title's mine at Clash of Champions. This feud has to die. I'm just going to be honest with you. It has to die. I feel like it's very forced. It's not natural. Wow. That's terrible. Word salad is a mother. It's not natural. It's very bland. They don't have any chemistry together. Like, I'm not feeling it. And maybe other people see this as a different feud, as this, oh, this is really good, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like this is just to get Jinder out of the way so we can get to Royal Rumble season. Let's knock this out and end it. I hope that's not the case, because Jinder, to me, is a great heel, wonderful heel. He'd be a terrific U.S. champion. I know people would hate that, but it would be hilarious if Jinder was the champion. If he was the U.S. champion, I am the champion of the United States. You will respect me. It's mine. My belt. My belt. He still can't wrestle that well, but hell, he'd be a great heel. And also, just talking about great heels, Miz should be Universal Champion. Been saying that for the longest. You got a guy that can easily get under everyone else's skin. You should put him as a champion instead of Lesnar, but money's important, and Brock is a major draw. The Miz is not. Sorry, Miz. I like you, though. Next up, Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott. This was just chaos in a DQ. It barely was a match because it went play and play, and then I lost my attention. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. And then when I looked back up, all the girls were fighting outside, so it just was chaos. And this storyline is strange. Unlike Absolutions, which is fun, it would be cool if Paige was on both shows, but I think this is just not really feeling the Riot Squad compared to Absolution. I like Absolution because Paige never has friends. Paige with friends is weird. Ruby Riott just showing up because it seems like it's premature. She should have stayed in NXT along with Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose too, because I saw the match they had on Raw with that tag match, and Jesus Christ, just bad stuff. I don't think Mandy did a bunch. She just got the pin, and I understand that's to protect them from being seen as green, but if they need to stay in NXT, let them stay in NXT. Sonya Deville's good. Sarah Logan's good. Mandy, I don't know. Liv, I don't know. What the hell did Cody do to his hair? What the hell is that? Cody Rhodes, you can't tell, he's got blonde hair now. What the hell? Anyway, back to SmackDown Live. Ziggler versus Corbin, another DQ. Last week it was zigzags to Rude and Corbin. This week it is glorious DDTs to Ziggler and Corbin. I'm assuming the next week, well, we won't have it next week because the pay-per-view Sunday. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm not feeling this feud either. I don't like face Bobby Roode. I've stated this 1,000 times. He's not a bad face, but he's a much better heel than face. And I think if Austin Aries was used properly, him and Aries on SmackDown Live would have been awesome. Awesome. The dirty heels take over SmackDown Live. I mean, you can't ask for better things than that. But that's a feud. I'm not really liking it. I can't wait till this is over with or when Ziggler leaves. Next, the Bludgeon Brothers defeated. He's back. He's back, baby. And Joe Monroe. I don't know why I know their names, but I knew Colin Delaney, and I listened. Bludgeon Brothers win. Duh, is the Bludgeon Brothers. No one's beating them. Breezango challenged them to a match at Clash of Champions. Why? I don't know. Just don't know. That's going to be another squash. 2B is the Bludgeon Brothers, by the way, so that's what's been causing all the trouble for Breezango. Whatever. Rusev Day beats the Usos. That was a good match. I like Rusev and Aiden English. It's a very fun tag team. They can be baby faces. They can be heels. That gimmick is over as hell. I'm sick of being robbed of the 12 days of Rusev Day, though. I need to know it. I need to know. Moving forward. Occupy SmackDown Live. If you don't remember, on Raw a couple years ago, it's my WrestleMania 30, we had Daniel Bryan occupy Raw. You know, the yes chants and all the people came in with the yes shirts, and he got a match at WrestleMania with Triple H. If he beats Triple H, he gets to be in that main event. Cool. This time they try to do that. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens tried that, and it was not successful. No one came out except for Daniel Bryan to inform the two that because of Shane, this is paraphrasing, because of Shane's disdain for you two, I'm going to be the second referee because you may be screwed, and I want to make sure the match is fair. So this is moving forward that Shane and Daniel storyline. I really feel that Daniel Bryan is going to turn heel or Shane's going to screw Bryan. And I don't know why Shane would screw Bryan. It makes more sense for Daniel to stick up for his indie buddies, but that's the thing. In our main event, Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Very good match. KO wins after the distraction by Sami Zayn. You know, fighting Randy Orton. He hits the pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Counted by Daniel Bryan. Very fair. Very fair. It leaves a lot to be wondered because Daniel will count 1, 2, 3 no matter who it is. And by the way, Byron Saxton during that entire freaking match. Jesus. Unbearable. Unbearable. Just awful. You know you're the bad guy because you're doing this and I'm a company shield and I do what the company says. Like, you're a babyface. Not supposed to say that. If Corey Graves was saying that, then it would make sense because he's a heel. Yeah, he's supposed to be a company guy, but you go, I do what the company says. You're a liar, Daniel. You have history, but if you have history with Owens, Zayn, and Nakamura and Orton, I know it doesn't matter. Like, but Mr. Saxton, I have history with all of them. Your freaking opinion is invalid. Why are you saying these things? None of that makes sense. So that was just annoying. I hope Byron Saxton isn't about to become the heel commentator because that's just going to be terrible. I don't want to hear that every Tuesday. SmackDown Live gets a C. It's average show. It's December. This is the coasting month. This is when things just go till Royal Rumble season. We're not going to really put our foot on the gas until January. That's when the good stuff starts to happen. Now, my least favorite thing, Raw. I did not like rewatching this. I'll tell you that right now. I skipped a lot of this stuff. Not a lot, but I skipped a good amount. Joe opened the show basically challenging Roman Reigns. Reigns like, you know, I'm big dog. I don't care if I do blah, blah, blah. The bar comes down. They beat up Roman, and here comes Ambrose and Rollins. Somehow the heels overcome them. Heels win. Yay. Reigns and Joe have good chemistry. We'll give him that. I feel like Joe should not be in this feud, but we don't have that many people to face Roman Reigns. We're not giving it to Jason Jordan. We'll get to him in a second. We're not giving it to him. But, I guess Joe and Reigns is a good start for Roman's Intercontinental run instead of, you know, like he did with Rusev with the United States title. I'm just going to hold this, and, you know, until I get the world title back. So, that's fine. That's fine. Absolution versus Bayley and Mickey. This time it was Paige and Mandy Rose versus Bayley and Mickey James. The less said about this match, the better. Like this match, I skipped a whole lot. Got to the end. Paige hit a super kick during the chaos, and Mandy Rose just pinned her. I don't think Mandy Rose got in the match that much because why would she? I don't want to expose her as she's not able to wrestle. She's been on the house show circuit for NXT a lot, but why would I put her in front of all those people to make her look like Eva Marie? No, let's not do that. Very meh. The best part of the show, again, as you all know, I'm a Woken Warrior. I love Broken Matt Hardy. I love Woken Matt Hardy. I love this gimmick. It's one of my favorite gimmicks of all time. Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt exchanged words once again. That's all you need to know. Just go and Google it or YouTube it. It's there. Do it while you can before you know the internet goes to hell. Anyway, that was the best part of the show for me. Balor versus Curtis Axel. Bo Dallas was mocking him, and he beat him up a little bit. Then coup de grace to Axel. Balor wins. That's pointless. Rollins versus Sheamus. Great match. Great match. You can't say anything bad about it. Rollins beats Sheamus. Cool. Very cool. The Cruiserweight thing, as you all know, Rich Swann is in jail. And I said on that video that Cedric Alexander was going to take his spot. Well, I'm correct. Cedric Alexander did take his spot during that Fatal 4-Way. There was more stuff with Nia and Enzo. Nia told Enzo, we should talk sometime when you're not busy. Nia can be doing better things than this, guys. She's a wrestler. She's not just a big girl who's I'm gonna go talk to Enzo because she's got money. I don't like where this is going. I hope it leads with Nia like Samoa dropping Enzo. That'd be funny. Next, IC title match. The best match of the night, believe it or not. Roman Reigns and Cesaro. It pains me to say it. Roman Reigns has been putting on some dope matches this year. I don't like his character still. I don't like this Remnants of the Shield thing. But just wish he would be an original character because he's not original. He's a guy in the Shield. His music's the Shield. His attire's the Shield. He's the Shield. And it's disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like the big dog. I just want Roman Reigns to be an actual character. The big dog isn't any different from Shield Roman Reigns. It's the same guy. Besides that, Reigns and Cesaro put on a great match. You cannot tell me Sheamus and Cesaro can't put on great singles matches because they always do. They always do. Clearly, matches of the night. I highly recommend you find that match. You go watch it. Asuka was going to have a match with Alicia Fox. That did not happen. Absolution came out, cut a promo, saying you're either with us or you're against us. They tried to attack Asuka. Asuka held her own until the numbers game was too much. This allowed the entire Divas division to come out. Oh my God, I called them Divas division. My Lord, that's not good. The entire women's division to come out, and they beat the crap out of Absolution, causing them to flee. Alexa Bliss didn't do much, and neither did Nia Jax, but they made Absolution leave. So, we're united, I guess? I don't know. Before we get to Jason Jordan, Samoa Joe versus Dean Ambrose, we had Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan was mad, demanded a match with Samoa Joe. He's wondered why Ambrose gets the match. I'm the only one who could beat Samoa Joe. He criticized his dad, saying, no wonder Steph was on your case last week. Angle says, holding your own is not the same as winning. Because Jason Jordan name dropped a bunch of people he was in the match with. John Cena, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman. But Angle says holding your own is not the same as winning. And he gets his match when he says so. So Jason Jordan being a dick's like, well, okay, Dad. Or should I say, okay, Kurt, since you're just a GM. He's such a whiny little girl. Such a whiny little girl, bro. He just won't stop being a baby. Next up, we had Joe versus Ambrose. Of course, Jason Jordan being the prick that he is, he crashes the match. That somehow interfered. He didn't really interfere, but he definitely got in the way, pushing Joe. Joe put him in a coquina clutch. Ambrose hit him with a flying forearm or a tope suicida. And then Ambrose got choked out by Joe. He's the only Shield member who didn't win his match. Jason Jordan's being a thorn in the side of everyone else, and I'm really tired of him and his gimmick. It's not good. I don't want Jason Jordan. This was supposed to be cool. I like American Alpha. I do not like this. I just don't. If it's going to lead to a match with him and Angle, I don't know if I want to see that. That might suck, guys. That really might suck. And finally, our main event, Strowman versus Kane again. Good God, again. Why? It ends in a draw, so we don't have anyone facing Brock. Probably this Monday, we're going to get a triple threat announcement with him and Strowman versus, oh, Jesus Christ, Cody Rhodes is busted the hell open. Oh, crap. All right, anyway, that happened. I really need you to stop putting these big men in these matches. These are not fun matches. This isn't like Strowman and Big Show where the match was actually fun. Kane main eventing twice is nasty. Don't you have a little town to run, bro? Like, get out. Stop coming here. Please stop that. I think we're going to get Lesnar and him in the triple threat, as I said before. Don't want it, but it's happening. It's to protect Strowman, of course, and that was Raw. I'm going to give Raw a C-. I really want to give it a D, but I'm going to give it a C- due to that Rollins-Sheamus match and that Cesaro-Reigns match. Great stuff, but the rest of the show, terrible. I didn't watch Tribute to the Troops. Sorry. I just did not have the time to watch that. I was working, so I didn't get to do that. And that's it, guys. That's it. Oh, the one person watching. Hi there. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. That's it for the first episode of the WWE Roundup. I hope to do these more often. I know I was supposed to do it Thursday, but the net neutrality thing happened, and I was like, I don't want to even be on the internet right now. I was sick, disgusted of it. But I did it for you guys. Saturday, I'm going to go live, and we're going to talk about Clash of Champions, Bangarang. No, we're going to talk about that, my little predictions, and that's it. We're going to also talk about the Tag League in New Japan. I have to watch the finals for that. Once I watch that, we'll have a video for it. I'll probably go live. But please tune in. Like, share, subscribe. These are sporadic. I don't really have a time for them because I just do them when I want. That's how I operate. That's how I roll. All right? So I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.